Oh my gosh, you guys, have you heard about this new, a trendy thing that's in, everyone is doing? It's called, transgendered or something. Okay, so it's I was, looking on the internet and I found all these transgenders. And, I just decided I'm gonna be that way too because it's, so popular. It gets so many views and, comments and all this sort of stuff. So I'm fully on board to be one of them transgenders, okay? So, yes. So hello everyone. Hello everyone, and welcome to an interesting video about not transgenders, no, Transtrenders, people who identify as trans because it is the trendy thing to do. Is that really a thing? You better believe it is, and that's what we're talking about in today's video. So hello everyone, my name is Autumn Asphodel, and I am a coach to help you live your best life and find your true purpose. And you can schedule a free consultation over at autumasphodel.com/coaching. Today's topic is about Transtrenders, people who identify as trans because it's the trendy thing to do. Transtrender is a term used to describe someone who is transgender solely because it gets attention. Transgender is seen as a trendy thing that gets people's attention, and content made around these topics often gets more views, likes, comments, and interactions. However, transgender should not be a trend, but it seems like more and more people are identifying as trans. Back in the day, being trans was rare. You barely heard about anyone who was trans. However, with access to the internet, it seems like an increasing number of people are choosing to identify as trans, non-binary, or somewhere else on the LGBT spectrum. This is a huge problem since people are resorting to the internet to define them instead of having self-reflection. Some trans people even claim to be trans and want to transition when they don't even experience gender dysphoria. This is a huge red flag and delegitimizes anyone who struggles with their gender identity and just wants to be perceived as the gender they feel they are deep down. However, these people who make a mockery of trans people, these transtrenders, are making fools of themselves and giving all trans people with genuine dysphoria a bad name. When I was younger, transgender was just not a thing. Even gay and lesbian and bisexual, that was very rare. But now it seems as though almost everyone is identifying as somewhere on the LGBT spectrum. And it's quite startling to see because this is not a natural phenomenon. We've talked in the past about how, what can cause this increase and this rise, but one major thing is social media. The internet, these kids being so impressionable that they're very easily persuaded and altered to believe something that just is not true. The largest problem with this is the fact that these people who are transtrenders are often the ones that are the most vocal and even politically involved to force the transgender ideology upon everyone else. These are the people who get genuine trans people riled up about things that aren't even true and demand everyone respects trans people or else. These are the people that will call you a bigot and transphobe if you say anything that disagrees with them. This is because they have let their whole identity be consumed by the transgender mindset. All they live, see, and breathe is transgender. They see only people who are pro-trans and anti-trans, and everything involves trans people. These are the people who get offended and upset when someone calls them the pronouns they present as and demand everyone use their preferred pronouns or gender-neutral pronouns. These are self-destructive individuals that only care about themselves and see the world from a limited perspective. And the unfortunate truth is that their ability to be so vocal about it convinces people who deal with genuine dysphoria that the world around them is out to get them. It's easy to spot someone who is a transgender. Just look for narcissistic and or sociopathic behavior, extremely vocal to the point that they manipulate the truth and facts to fit their narrative, and people who only identify as trans because someone else told them or they read it online, and may not even experience dysphoria. These are signs to keep an eye out for. These people should not be given any attention, as it feeds their need for attention and validation. However, the unfortunate truth is, social media is designed in a way that it protects and empowers these people who make a mockery of genuine trans people. The Transtrender individuals know how to manipulate the algorithms to get attention, and the algorithms give them exactly that. Their audience is often young and impressionable, who will want to be trans since it looks so cool. But the truth is that there is nothing cool about being trans. The immense pain and discomfort one feels not fitting in their body, suffering gender dysphoria, not to mention coming out, and many may not even be accepted by the family, friends, or society. There is nothing cool about that, but society makes it look so fun and cool. It's sad and needs to stop. Let me know how this works for you. Have a great day. Transtrenders has been a thing for quite a little while now, because it's the trendy thing to do, it seems. Because there are a lot of people who make videos about coming out and being trans and all these hormones and surgeries, all this sort of stuff, and it gets like so much attention. And it's just fascinating because some people can try all these different avenues to try to get attention with their narcissistic, sociopathic, attention-seeking behavior, that they have a deep-rooted issue of something that happened. So they address it by seeking attention and approval from other people. So they try all these different things and nothing seems to work. But once they become transgender, it's like, a lot of attention, a lot of views. I have to continue with this. Even from my own content as well, transgender topics, they tend to get much more views and attention than any other one. So it's like the way the algorithms work, the way social media works, it's like you have to keep making content like this. You have to keep exceeding your expectations each time to be even more out there, every video that you make. And it is such a sad thing because transgender is not a trendy thing to do. It is an extremely painful and difficult process that people go through in order to be who they feel they truly are. It's not an easy thing. It's a very detrimental thing to your overall health and to your body, because you physically may have a lot of health problems that will come from some of these procedures and these surgeries and these hormones. Mentally, you may feel a lot better, but not necessarily, because transitioning is not always the answer to the problems. It could be a deep-rooted issue that you're not actually addressing. So it is very sad to see all these people who think that it's the trendy thing to do and are seeking attention by being trans, and just seeing the large increase of trans people these days. It's supposed to be very rare, and it seems as though it's like everyone is somehow identifying as it, and it's so peculiar. It really is. So be sure to check out the amazing merchandise over at Asphodel Shop for some inspiring designs. I'm sure you'll find something amazing. Also, become a member. $5 up and above will get you early access to new content months before it is publicly available to anyone else. I want to thank you all so very much for tuning into this video. I'm really curious to hear what your thoughts are on this. Do you feel as though these Transtrenders are giving a bad name to the transgender community and everyone else in that community? Or is there something else going on that needs to be addressed that most people are just not really seeing? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on it. So you all take care, have a great one, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.